everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Faye. You okay?
Very well. Yes. How are you?
Yep, all good.
Fantastic. I'm just doing my usual, just posting our link to our crop and craft group so that people can find us. Fantastic. It's Thursday again. I don't know where the week goes. It flies by, doesn't it?
Oh, it does absolutely zoom by.
Gone in a flash. Right. I think we are all set up and people will be able to find us. So we're live on our Facebook group and on our YouTube channel. Hi,
Steph.
Wonderful. Excellent stuff. I got the heater going. I don't know about you. Feeling the cold today. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit cold. Hi, Jocelyn.
Oh, hi, Jocelyn. Fantastic. So, yeah, it's been sort of -1, -2 here in the last couple of days. So I have been really feeling the cold a bit.
Yeah, the defrost me windscreen this morning.
Yeah. And we've had very heavy fog.
Oh, yeah, we have here as well.
Yeah, really heavy fog. Oh, hi,
and people,
hi,
people
Sandra.
driving without any lights on, which is
oh my gosh,
absolutely ridiculous. Hi, Sandra.
Mad, isn't it? Fantastic. Well, we've been looking forward to this. It's our highlight of the week because we need a bit of downtime.
Oh, yeah.
We need a bit of crafting time. So we're going to do a little bit of show and tell first, as we usually do, show you what's been going on at Twilight HQ. And Debbie, you have been super busy. I can't wait to cut some of these.
I have. But you've got some lovely goodies as well, haven't you? I've just got a couple of calendars. I was inspired. I saw Morag did a super calendar, and then I thought, oh, I could do a cut file for a calendar. So I have. So they're not uploaded yet on the website because they've literally only just been
off
made.
The cutting machine.
They are hot off the cutting machine.
And I can't wait. So the idea is you can have a little kind of 2x2 or 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch.
Yes, they're they're about 2.5. But if you mounted it on a piece of coloured paper, you might not have a photo, or you might just want to
have a little border.
So you know,
a bit of journaling. Could have a bit.
I just thought it was nicer spaced out rather than having really small ones. So I've got from 2020 up to 2025. And
so you could have a whole album of these. You could.
Yes. And something else I've done, Steph suggested a blank one. So I have made a blank one. And I've also made an actual monthly calendar one. So I've made one with 31 days, one with 30 days, one with 29 days, and one with 28. So you've got it kind of blank. You can put your own months in, and
you could use alphas. You could
actually,
you've got month by month cut files, haven't you? So you could layer your monthly cut file or use your stash.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those.
So I've been all inspired.
Ali says she loves those. Hi, Ali. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Ali.
And Jocelyn says very chilly tonight. Yeah, trouble is this little heater I've got going. It's great, and then it gets really hot in my little craft room.
Oh, it gets too hot, does it? Hi, Annie.
It does. Hi, Annie. Brilliant stuff. So Debbie's been working on those lovely cut files, and I know I'm going to get cutting at the weekend. I might start with maybe 2024, and
I'm going to start with this one because I'll be able to do it quite easily. I know I can put my hand on photos and things.
Photographs. Amazing. Well, I have had my cutting machine out, so these have just been restocked. So we sold out of these beautiful color swatch tags, and they're quite labor intensive to put together, but I have restocked those. So mine is here. Let me just show. I've got a couple of different color swatches, but the color swatch comes with a little stencil, and then you are able to swatch all your distress inks or oxides and then create the perfect color match. So we started, Deb, didn't we, with these? These are just our sort of prototype, and then we're like, wouldn't it be great if we had a little stencil? So we've perfected it, and they are now all on the website. So I've just restocked those because they have sold out. So yeah, loving a little color swatch. Oh, Annie's in Miami. Is it hot there, Annie? I have been to Miami. I loved it. Nice beach. Oh, heavenly. And Steph's excited for the Cutfiles since she saw the little sneak peek, the preview, Deb. So
fabulous.
Amazing. So let me show you what I've got. So we've just had restocks from All and Create. This one was very popular. Can you remember somebody on the group did a wonderful layout? I think it might have been Jill, using this beautiful All and Create stamp. It's kind of got that watery effect. We did a wreath challenge, didn't we, in the autumn paper crop? So those ones have restocked. They're beautiful. A new one in for us, these beautiful cloud and landscape stencils. Wonderful. Oh, and he said chilly enough to wear socks but sunny enough not to wear a jacket. Oh, fab. I think I was there when I went on, so I did a Caribbean cruise and we left from Fort Lauderdale, but then I also hired a convertible and drove down to Florida Keys. Like, we did a whole tour. It was just holiday of lifetime. Amazing. So these I love. These are really quirky. Look at these little shapes.
Oh, they're cute.
These card making, scrapbooking. I like these, the leaves. But what I like in how they've designed this ephemera, obviously you've got the pre-coloured, pre-made, but they've also done a range that are white. So if you're a big fan of mixed media, you can buy them in white, and then you use your oxides to colour it all yourself. So for example, here's one pre-coloured. Beautiful, aren't they? Fabulous. That is 63 pieces, but you've also got your choice of the beautiful black and white ones.
And if you really want to colour coordinate, if you're doing a particular scrapbook layout and you've got all your inks colour swatched, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
So you dig out your little colour swatch chart, and then you'd be able to match perfectly to the collection you're working with. Or obviously we've got our lovely Twilight colour swatches. Here's mine, my pack. So I would be able to colour swatch. So Birdsong collection, I'd know exactly what inks to grab. So yeah, loving the black and white ones. I'm going to be grabbing a pack of these and experimenting, I think. So I love these. These are my faves. This is called Dream Drops. Dream Drops, 90 pieces. Look at these.
Oh, they are so cute.
How cute is that? So 90 pieces, but there's
a lot in there, isn't it?
Loads, yeah. And then you've got like the florals. This one, floral confetti, and these are almost like succulents. You know, the little succulent plants, the little cactus.
Rachel wants to know if they'll be there on Saturday. Oh,
they will, Rachel. Oh, they will. I'm bringing all the new things. So the crop is almost sold out. So we've been taking bookings, and we've got one place left, I think.
Yeah.
So everybody must have been desperate to get to a crop after Christmas, because it's our first one of 2025. So yes, loving these. These are really lovely. Oh, hi Tina. Hi Joe. Great to have you with us. So yes, All and Create. We've had restocks of the butterflies. Now I know Rachel from our design team is on the chat. Rachel did a most amazing layout with the butterflies. They had sold out. They've been restocked now. So they are back in stock. So that's it. So let me move this out of the way. Let's get on with some crafting. Who else is crafting this evening? Is anybody crafting along? I think Ali, who normally joins us, is with us. She's sometimes crafting. Ali, aren't you? And we are going to be working with this lovely stuff from Pretty Little Studio.
It's lush, isn't it? It's
so
really...
This is a designer called Melissa Ross, and she's a graphic designer from, I want to say, South Carolina. Have I got that right?
I don't know.
I don't know. They definitely get shipped in, and it's beautiful. So you can remember last week, people who were with us last week, wasn't I having a complete nightmare with this piece of paper?
Yes.
I was having a complete mare. All my focus is going because it doesn't like white paper. So I was having a bit of a nightmare, and I'd cut the bottom bit off for another layout, and I couldn't work out what to do with this. So I fussy cut it. And I know, Steph, I sent you a picture of this when I was working on it in the week. Oh, Oh, Annie's still sat in an office. You wish you were crafting. Oh, yeah, time difference and everything. I bet you're still at work.
Oh, Annie, no friends this evening.
Oh,
She was at home with hubby. Oh, bless her.
Oh, Ali. So just watching along. Steph's just finished some quick mini desk calendars using up the tabs left over from work. Oh, that's good. Yes, Steph. So I did send you this picture. So you, and Debbie was going, just get another piece of paper. Weren't you, Deb? Deb was going, life's too short. If it's not going to conceal it, I cut the bottom off. And the reason I cut the bottom off is I used it on this layout. So this is the trim. And I really wanted it to just edge this layout. But of course it meant I cut it off the back of this paper. So fussy cut. I've got a plan. I'm gonna go for it tonight. So Deb, what are you working on?
Well, I've got my stitched hexagons, and I'm going to add a paper, add a photo. But I've also got some other things to do. I've got quite a bit that might not take me very long, but I'm going to see how I've got to find a photo for this one and add some bits. And yeah.
Great. So that is, and so I'm going to get this done because it's got all these little fiddly bits. I am going to use the glue press. Now these are sold out again.
Yes. Yeah, we've got some more coming. Should be here by Tuesday.
So sold out again. Oh, Annie's a new subscriber to the YouTube channel. That's amazing. Annie. So we go live every Thursday, 8 p.m. UK time. But we do have people joining us from all over, which is wonderful, all over the world. UK-based small little crafting company, and we run monthly crops as well. So we've got our monthly in-person crop on Saturday, which we can't wait for.
Very exciting.
But we always try, and this is our 1 hour every week where we just have a bit of downtime.
Our time, isn't it?
Bit of crafting time.
Yes. And we very rarely miss. We only missed Christmas Day, didn't we? We thought we'd have Christmas Day off, didn't we?
Yeah, I think
Christmas Day or Boxing Day.
It landed on a Boxing Day, so we're here, rain or shine, week in, week out, because we love it. It's our own little bit of chill.
And if we're not here, something major's happened, and
even if one of us is on holiday, we've got some lovely design team who step in and join us and keep us company.
Yeah,
I've been here with no voice, haven't I?
yeah, and no
voice.
I've left you solo a couple of times, haven't I?
Yep, talking to myself. Oh, afternoon, Cindy. So it's afternoon where you are, just after 8 o'clock at night here in the UK. And we look forward to this time in the week because we need it. And when we run our crop, which we love, once a month on a Saturday, we're always really busy and we always get chatting and we don't get much done. So on this live, we do commit to getting a layout done, don't we?
We try our
best, unless something goes horribly wrong. Right, I think I've stuck that down with my glue press. Anybody else loving using their glue press if you've got one?
It's my favourite thing. It's just...
I know. We love it, don't we?
Yeah. It's
and
so good.
I love double-sided tape, but this is just genius. Sarah's doing a bit of art journaling and watching. Vicky sometimes tunes in. She's an art journaler as well. Right, so that's got that stuck down. Now I have got my photo. I've kind of cut this out ready. Black and white photo this time.
I think I'm going to do this one. I think the colours are all right with that one, aren't they?
Yeah, I used that piece of packaging the same, Deb, to mount.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's what I love about this brand, a bit like 49 and Market. They have beautiful packaging that you can use.
It's very lovely packaging, isn't it?
Oh, Ali loves her glue gun. Can't beat it.
Brilliant.
It's
so
really good for cut files because it's so fine, and I do like the little stands that it comes on.
What I like about the Nouveau glue is you don't have to, it doesn't get clogged up because you've got the stand, and it's so good for backing cut files. It's so good because you get such a fine nib.
Steph's not sold yet. It's the kind of thing you want to try out. If you go to a crop and someone's got one, just have a little play with it and see what you think, because that's what we did. We were like, oh, what's that?
We weren't convinced, were we, the first time we saw it? And we said, oh, what a lot of money that is.
And we were like, the Nouveau, the Nouveau's really fine anyway. But I found my plastic nib does sometimes get clogged. This metal nib is just so good, and it's got a pin. It's got a pin in, so
I like how fine it is.
When you line up the pin, which obviously with eyesight you've got it there, the pin goes inside, so it always is, you know, it's always free flowing.
And also you do have to squeeze a glue thing. This one's so would you say ergonomically? It is really kind to your hands, isn't it? Whatever that posh word is, you know.
I think it is ergonomic.
Ergonomically, I would say it's very ergonomic then. Because it kind of doesn't hurt your hands, and you only have to put a slight bit of pressure to get a really good, even, fine bit of glue, which is perfect for backing cut files.
Which I think, and again, if people have got a bit of arthritis or
well, we have sold, one lady bought them and she said, I've got arthritis, do you think it would be good? And I said, I haven't seen anything better.
Yeah.
And she was chuffed to bits with them. She found them really good.
It's amazing. Oh, you've got to use up what you've got first. Yes, I know what you mean, Tina. I'm like that with
yeah, that's fair
things
enough.
that I've got. Yeah, get stuff used up first. Otherwise, it just seems such a waste.
But you could fill an empty bottle with cosmic glue and use it in there.
Do you think it would flow as well? Because Nouveau is known for, you know, I just don't know. I guess you could try other wet glue.
Well, it says that you can put other brands in. You can't put in like Evo Stick, you know, like chemically based, but you can put in what would you call them? Water-based glues.
Okay. So Rachel, great question. I am using the wildflower stems, which is the ephemera pack. So what Debbie and I are using this month is the next month's subscription kit. So this comes with a pack of ephemera, which is the wildflower stems.
And they are beautiful.
I've got a whole little in here, and I've just been using them up. So I've got them all in here, and I picked some out to fill this gap. That's my plan, so that no one can tell I've chopped the bottom off. Remember last week I was having a complete nightmare trying to work out what to do. Fussy cutting and a white background was the way forward. And then I'm going to chop all the overhanging bits off.
I don't want to put too many here because I don't want to cover up my stitching.
Tina says Cosmic is an acrylic glue, so not sure that
would probably work. Couldn't know.
You want it to be water-based, really, I guess.
I think so. On the website, it will tell you if you. There is a website.
My Sweet Petunia.
And they'll tell you.
And she's really good with saying things about the do's and the don'ts, like keeping the glue press kind of filled at least halfway.
Yes.
Was a good tip.
That was something that we didn't realise, did we?
So you need to keep the bottle topped up to keep the pressure. And I filled mine up, and it's really easy to fill because I wasn't so sure about that. It was quite easy to refill. Wasn't too much of a fuss. So anybody else got any crafty plans or social plans for the weekend coming up? We've obviously got a very busy crop, haven't we?
We have. We're now up to 30, Faye.
Are we?
Yes.
We sold out?
Yes.
Oh, yay. Our first crop of 2025 and we're fully booked, which is wonderful.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
Because we love running the crops. And we've been running these for several years. And sometimes me and Debbie have been sat in the hall on our own. Well, we just keep crafting.
Must be 15 years now, I think.
Yeah. We started on an evening, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah. And there was one evening, I think you were away, and
you were there
I
on
was
your own.
there by myself. I went,
Debbie was just.
But
Oh,
we always ran, didn't we? We didn't cancel.
Yeah,
we make sure we. Yeah.
And it's lovely because then it shows people enjoy coming because they keep coming back, which is wonderful for us. Because we love
and
it.
I think if you do cancel as well, people think it's not a definite in the diary, don't they? But if you never cancel, then it's a definite that is happening, you know, unless something dreadful happened, of course, but you know.
Oh, Rachel's coming to the crop. Yay. This is going to be so lovely.
If I add some butterflies and things, do you think that's okay?
I think that's fabulous. Because of all the stitching, you've done a lot on the detail of the stitching, which I think
I don't want to cover it over too much.
I've got this beautiful little perspective that I did buy specially when I knew, you know, when you know you're getting married, you're like, oh, I'm going to buy all the things. Scrapbooking wise. And I was going to stick with just scrapbooking the wedding in Crafty Garden, 49 The Market Crafty Garden. But as I've worked with so many other collections and I see, I'm like, I think it's going to be all right in the album to have a mix of different collections. Do you?
Oh, absolutely.
Because kind of like, I like crafting with different things. I think if we I was going to do the whole thing in Crafty Garden.
I think it looked lovely in lots of different things.
Yeah, do you think that's okay to do that?
Yeah, very nice.
Because as I've used different collections with the monthly subscription kits, there are certain collections and colours that I think, no, I think that works.
And then sometimes you just want to scrap your favourite photos, don't you, at the time?
Yeah. Oh, Sarah says that she doesn't know anyone else who does paper crafting and she misses the old crops.
Oh.
Great online crops and groups of friends. I know. And we started this live hour once a week during lockdown when we couldn't meet together to craft. And I said to Debbie, let's go online. And she was like, oh, gosh, no, I can't. What? You thought I was mad.
Very, very reluctant, wasn't I?
She was.
A bit of an understatement.
Like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. I was like, come on, let's do it. It'd be great. And then what we know, 4 or 5 years on.
Yeah.
And we haven't missed a week other than, like you say, Christmas.
Yeah. Or serious illness. We've missed. Yeah. Oh,
Steph, I love that. Steph says, your album, your rules. Definitely.
Exactly.
I'm going with it. And Tina says, variety is the spice of life. Yes. And I just think, I've printed out all the photos. You just want to see them all in an album. It'd be awful if you just didn't get to actually scrapbook them because you were just wedded to a certain collection.
Oh, yeah. And I think sometimes the inspiration of a new collection and enjoying working with it has a difference. I mean, I have loved working with this one. It's been just...
What, this collection?
Yeah,
we've never worked with Pretty Little Studio before, have we? So this is new.
Helen said about it. Helen said, can you get Pretty Little Studio in? And we said, oh, don't think so. And then we found it, didn't we? And
this is stunning.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
And it's all
printed in their little print shop in California. So I'm just trimming the edges off here so that it will fit in the page.
Because you've made a few layouts now, haven't you? I've actually made 3 that I don't think I've shown you the other 2.
Yeah, this is my 3rd one now.
I think this is my 4th.
Oh, you have
go me.
Busy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Annie. Annie says, wow, that really is so pretty. Love the colours you chose. Yeah, Debbie's been busy with her stitching. That took many, many hours, didn't it, Deb?
It did take quite a while. I'll just get my other layouts out a moment because I've got the screen out.
I think I might have rescued. I mean, it's a little bit.
That looks fab. I like that.
I've sort of, have I managed to do it? I think the fussy cutting was the way forward. I just didn't want to waste this beautiful paper. It seemed too good to waste.
So that's when I finished. I think I was doing the.
Oh, you were doing that on the live last week. That's beautiful. You were working
and that's
on
the first one I did.
Love that.
And this one I finished.
Oh my gosh, I love that, Deb. That is pure stenciling, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Stencil,
I love that. So I've done, obviously this one I've just managed to finish. I think that's pretty much done. I did that one last week, and then I worked with the rainbows. Can you remember my rainbow? Where is it?
Yes, I got my rainbows cut and scuffed ready.
There we go. Yeah, that was lots of inking on that one. And then I put those little Pink Fresh Studio water droplets on there, which I'm a big fan of those. Haven't used those before, so that just added a little extra. Love that. So I'm
going to add some little bees.
That's great. So here's the next thing I'm thinking about. I'm on to hexagons.
Yeah.
It's a bit messy, but I've got the title Happy Travels. Oh, thank you, Jocelyn. I'm a big rainbow fan, as is Steph, who's with us tonight. We love a bit of a rainbow. I cut the strips out, distressed the edges, and then lots of distress oxides underneath, just really inky. So quite a simple one, but yeah, can't resist a rainbow. So Deb, I'm using the paper that you've got there on that layout, and I've kind of cut this piece out, which I think you've done as well.
Yeah, I cut the border out, and then I cut hexagons out of the rest. So I've got this to use as a kind of border for a page, and then I'll add some more things.
Yeah, nice. This is what I'm thinking with this. I've cut little hexagons out. And then these are the little scalloped borders. Some of this the one thing I am loving at the moment is repositionable Herma.
Yes.
And I've just to plan stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm now sticking it down with ATG tape, but this is all on the repositionable.
Yeah.
Just while I decided was I happy with something before I stick it down.
Yeah, I think it's really useful.
I'd find you need to go back with the permanent stuff, because otherwise it might not stay in place long enough. But
I think that's finished. I think I'm happy with that.
That is fantastic.
Right.
So you mustn't have much of the kit left. How? Because you've got 4 layouts done.
I have though. I've got all of these hearts. Have you used stickers.
You've got your rainbow to work with.
I've got my rainbow to work with. I've got these, and I've got some hexagons, and I've still got the paper snips, and I've got loads of the wildflowers. So that
is something I haven't used is many of the stickers.
No, I've used a few.
Yeah, I need to use a few more.
I've got quite a bit left.
Did
you put your rainbow on foamy dots?
Let me just remind myself.
No,
I didn't in the end, because I had enough dimension with the roughed up edges, but I think foamy dots would look good.
Let me see, because sometimes when you put it in an album, if you've got something really 3D on the other side, it does like dink into it, and then it irritates me.
Right.
Actually, I think that is enough dimension, just like that.
Yeah, I think when I was playing with it, I felt it didn't need extra foam. It was enough.
No, that is enough, isn't it?
So what I am going to do is what you did, Deb. I'm taking this packaging. So this is from the sticker set. Look at that. That's from the sticker. I'm going to use that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
I'm going to mount my photo on the piece of packaging because it's just too good not to use it. Yes, great stuff. So what are you planning to do at the crop on Saturday, Deb? Are you taking much? We'll probably be busy, won't we?
I don't know if I should take anything really, because I never do anything.
We're always chatting, aren't we? Chatting and running the crop.
I don't know if you can see, but just to show you how easy this is to use, I can just do a wiggle like that all the way across and it's done. It's so easy to use.
It is really good. So I've then cut some of these single hexagons out. I was thinking I'm going to position some of these here.
They're such lovely patterns as well, aren't they?
Yeah, but these little hexagons. And
yeah,
I did the same as you. So I cut that piece out, which was on one side, and then the reverse was this, where I'm just sort of going to be playing about with positioning some of these. That was the plan.
So any telly recommendations, anyone?
Love Island All Stars, of course.
Well, who?
Love Island All Stars.
Oh,
absolute
no,
trash.
I haven't started that.
Ah.
No, Mr. R is watching The Traitors.
Now, one thing we have watched, 5-parter, is quite difficult viewing, but Lockerbie.
Oh, I've heard that's good. I haven't been in the mood to watch that yet.
It is really good. It's obviously quite hard watching, but it's a really good kind of dramatization of it. So worth a watch. 5-parter. Yeah, so maybe we won't take too much to do at the crop.
Yeah, I watched Playing Nice, and I kind of watched it, but I kind of thought it was...
Didn't get into it?
No, but I thought there's no way that would happen. Just with the response of everybody, it seemed a little bit...
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, so
I think people either love it or loathe it.
Yeah. Steph says her page templates came yesterday. So we showed, was it last week's live, the Simple Stories page templates. And Steph, you posted some great inspiration to the Twilight Crop and Craft Facebook group of how you'd use them. I thought that was amazing. And so I'm glad you're loving those. Annie recommends watching The Way Back on Hallmark.
Oh, I haven't got Hallmark.
Ah.
Oh, Pottery Throwdown.
Oh, I've been watching that.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet.
Pottery Throwdown is a good one.
Oh, I love Pottery Throwdown. Keith, when he cries, love it.
Oh, yeah, he does. He does.
But it's so lovely. I think it's really nice to see somebody so passionate about what they do, and
the makes are really stunning. I have to say. Oh, Rachel's loving the Tim Holtz paper trimmer that she had for Christmas. You had one of those, didn't you?
Yes, and it is really lovely.
Absolutely love yours.
Yes, it's fabulous.
And Karen says if you have Apple Play, then watch Bad Sisters.
I've watched that.
Is that it's a good one?
Yeah, I signed up to it just to watch the second season of Silo, and I think I'll just get in the last episode before my month finishes.
Before your time runs out.
Yeah. Oh, I love a sci-fi. Silo's brilliant.
Haven't watched that.
Yes, and I mean, there's a few really good things on there. I loved Ted Lasso, and I'm not a football fan, but I absolutely loved it. It was brilliant. Yeah.
Can get away with a seagull. Oh, I don't think I've peeled the backing off. Let me just check.
There's a really odd program on there called Severance. And I looked at it a few times and my son said, "Oh, Mum, you must really watch it." And once you kind of get into it, it is really good, but it's really, really odd.
My mum used to watch Silent Witness years ago. I always enjoyed that. That's edgy, you see,
Yes,
isn't it?
Yeah, that's new season on now, isn't it? It's really good.
Oh, Annie, we love the repair shop.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm always impressed with the sewers. I don't think I'd have the patience to do what they do.
It's when they restore like the dolls' porcelain faces and all the cracks and all the painting and how they match the paint. I mean, we know with like distress inks and oxides, colour matching's hard enough, but doing it at that level, with that detail, the craftsmanship is just phenomenal.
And I love the lady who does all the leather work. She's brilliant. She's fabulous.
I love all these recommendations because I go back through the chat and I write them down. So a few months back, we were talking about books to read, and I wrote them down and I downloaded some of them on my Kindle for my honeymoon, and it was great because they came really well recommended. I was like, these are great. Oh,
Ab Fab is great.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Edwina.
Yeah.
Patsy darling. Patsy darling. Oh, just, you can't get better than that.
No, you can't, can you?
It's just brilliant. Yeah. Oh, Gwen says there's a good film, The Bank of Dave 2. That's on Netflix.
Oh.
We've got Netflix.
Oh yeah, I've got Netflix.
We watched fantastic film about the Black Women's Corps. So they had to sort all the post.
Oh,
so
right.
all a true story. So it's a dramatization. And all the post during the war was not getting to its recipients, and it was affecting morale, and it so turned out it was really chaotic. And they sadly set this Black Women's Corps up to almost to fail, but they smashed it, and it was like a triumph. It's like the most moving story.
Wow.
And it's got numbers in its title. I can't remember what it is, but it's like rated high on Netflix or something at the moment. Really good.
I mean, you want something sorted out, you know, get the women in, I reckon.
Yeah, it was. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up. But it was a really moving story, and we really enjoyed watching it.
But it's about the postal service in the war.
Yeah, I'll have to Google it.
I'm having a little Google.
You're having a little Google, it's got numbers in the title because it was the name of their corps, their sort of battalion or whatever you call it. I'm not good on like military terms, but they absolutely.
The 6888.
That's it. The 6888.
Oh, I should have to write that on my list.
Write it on your
list as well.
And you're talking millions of posts, millions of letters, and they just smashed it. I don't think that needs much more. I'm with bits now.
No, I don't think so.
I don't need to sort of put florals and bits. I don't think that's really gonna. I could add some florally bits and a heart or two, but.
Now I'm putting this photo on, but I'm going to stick it down with Herma because I don't know if I've already scrapped this one, but I do love it.
Oh, that's it, Jocelyn. Yes, 6888. What a film. Yeah, and that was rated.
That's going on my list.
Put that on your list. I need other good. So I've got from Gwen. We've got The Bank of Dave 2. I'll look that one up. Yeah, the 5-parter Lockerbie was worth a watch. That was wow, the trial and all the stories behind it. Might as well use up those bits. Oh, Gwen's watched that one as well. Yeah. Do you think I need to put a bit of journaling? I think you're probably right, Tina, because there's a nice bit of white space here. I always worry about journaling, like in my handwriting, and messing it up. Normally I put it on a tab in case I don't like it. But it would be nice, you know, a little bit of where we were. That was in Mexico a few months back. I don't think it needs a bumblebee. I'm not going to put a bumblebee on there because that doesn't go. Yeah, I think you're right, Tina. It does need a bit of journaling on there. Little heart clusterage. I must admit, we find our little ones, so Deb's grandchildren and my little boy, like going back through the albums and looking, don't they?
Oh, absolutely love it. He was sat there again last week saying, can I look at your special books? But the funniest one was when he saw a photo of my mum and dad getting married.
You're like, who's that?
Said, who's that? And I said, that's Grams and Grandad. And he went, they look different.
Yeah, considerably younger. Yeah.
Well, they were in their 20s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. What do we think? Without, leave the white space, or just a random one up there? I think without. It looks like it's floating.
Without. You don't want a floater, do you?
We don't want a floater. Just no. Oh, okay, Gwen. So watch the first one and then the sequel. Yeah, I haven't heard of it. I need to look it up.
No, I've not heard of it either. I think I'm going to leave that there because I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm pleased. I'm pleased with that. I might find some other bits. Sometimes what I like to do with these monthly subscription kits is I use all the stuff and then I go back through my own stash and see what I can add just to use stuff up.
Yeah,
that's often quite nice. I find color coordinated bits like tickets or stickers and things, and just see how I've sometimes got some little heart puppy stickers. The other thing I haven't used, which could be nice, is some of these lovely words.
And we have got some heart puffies in the kit, haven't we, as well?
Yes, and I've used the fabric ones. I've used most of the fabric ones. I had a couple here. They come in the kit, which is wonderful. I reckon that's been a productive Thursday.
I think so.
2 done.
Well, I've done nearly 2. Nearly there.
Oh, and it's been wonderful to chat to everyone. It's been absolutely great. And lots of recommendations for TV and film. So I'm going to add that to my list. I've got a list on my phone so that when I'm stuck, I go back to my list and get some inspirations to.
I have, and we've got a family chat group where people post what they've enjoyed watching.
Oh, that's good. That's it. Wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.
It's been lovely to chat. And we will be back same time next week. Have a good weekend, all.
See you next week.
See you next week. Bye.